Yo, people, and welcome to Through a Different Lens podcast. I'm your host, Jacob. My other two members are busy today, so we got a different type of recording. I brought one of my friends along with me. She's not on camera because she didn't do her makeup, but hey,
he didn't tell me to do my makeup. That's why I'm not on camera. He didn't give me enough time to prepare, guys.
That is right. That is true. She's not lying to you. So, yeah, we're just here to have a good conversation. Basically, me and Tenicca, her name is Tenicca. We chat all the time. It's my female best friend. We literally, as they call it, gist about everything in life. So we're just bringing our conversation from the phone basically here. Well, partly. Partly. So yeah, man. Tenicca, how's things?
Everything's good, you know. Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
What about you?
Do you know what? Yeah. Obviously, I just come back from the wedding.
Yeah.
So that was good. Ade and Bella's wedding in...
How was it?
Good, you know.
You didn't take no snaps, so I didn't really see anything. And I'm still waiting for some sort of imagery to see how you looked. Nothing.
So the imagery will come later on today.
He's making me wait like a fan. I don't like it.
It'll come later on today on the Instagram.
Wow. So I have to wait with the general public.
No, I'll show you before I post on the Instagram.
Right.
I need to actually go through the photos.
Right. That sounds correct.
Now, the general wedding was good, though.
Yeah.
The wedding was good. The vibe of the wedding. Obviously, it was a 3-day thing. It was a never-ending wedding. It
was 3 days.
Yeah, it started on a Friday.
Oh, Lord.
So Friday, all-white party.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. Saturday night, all-white party.
Oh.
Sunday, actual wedding.
Yeah.
Monday, beach day.
Wow.
I didn't make it till the end of the party on the Saturday night because my flight. So I made it there like literally the party was finishing and I arrived.
Wow.
Saturday.
Better late than never, though.
Yeah, of course. Got to still see people and that sort of thing. So Saturday though was a good vibe. No, Sunday was a good vibe. The wedding was out of this world. The venue. You know when you start looking at venues, you're thinking, yeah, this is how you should get married. So the venue was real nice. The whole thing. The only thing is the pastor, he was taking the living piss. No. What
was he doing?
No. The pastor nearly ruined it all.
How can he ruin a wedding? He's got like a few lines.
Oh, he wanted to say too many lines. First off,
he wanted his moment.
First off, he started singing hymns.
Ooh.
Hymns.
Was he good at singing?
No.
So he just came with his croaky voice.
He started singing hymns into the mic.
You should have got up and started singing.
No. Because I was too busy trying not to laugh.
Oh, you know them ones there where you're sitting there trying to not burst out laughing.
That was literally it. So he was there singing hymns. I said, "Oh, nah, brother, you need to chill out." And then it's like he didn't know who was getting married. He was reading the paper like he didn't plan this.
Maybe he couldn't pronounce their names.
I don't know what it was. He forgot to tell everyone that you're not meant to film the wedding until the wedding was in progression.
Right.
But other than that, other than the pastor's bundles and then the pastor's wife coming on the stand and giving us a sermon about sex.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. The wife came up and started to talk about all sorts of stuff.
I think some people need to know where their place is.
The wife, the pastor specific, the wife of the pastor said, sex is like an oil change.
What? Why? I need to hear this.
She basically said, if he's thirsty and you don't make it and you don't quench his thirst, he will go and find it.
Wow. Okay.
She said that is like the oil change you need in if that's the engine, that's the oil change you need. I said, yeah, this is crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. No.
That was crazy. I said, oh, this is where we're going. And she said, I need to make it brief, and just carried on running with it. So other than the pastors doing the mad thing during the ceremony, the whole wedding, beautiful ceremony. The whole venue, the whole feel of it, the vibe, the party, the bride, the groom, the everyone that was involved. Yeah. Everyone that was involved. And you know, if it makes you think to yourself, when you get married, that's the way you want to do it. If you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So that was
You know when your alarm bells start going off, like, yeah, this is what I want. This was what I could envision. That's good. Literally.
And there was no everyone was a good vibe. Even the speeches, they were brief, but they were right to the point. You get what I mean? And the Monday kind of topped it off, just with everyone coming to the beach. Well, the Sunday after the wedding finished, we all went out. Yeah, the whole wedding just went to the club. We moved from the wedding to the club.
Okay.
So no one went to sleep on the wedding night till 7 a.m. the next morning, but we got to be at the beach at 2 p.m. on Monday.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. but we all made it.
But
there.
you done it.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, that was a good vibe, man. That was the weekend. So, real good time, and
Sounds like you had a whale of a time.
yeah, Athens was special.
Have you been there before?
Nah, never been Athens.
Neither have I. No.
You've been Greece though.
Yeah.
But no one really goes to Greece. I feel like we go to the islands away from Greece.
What's the difference?
See, this is the thing. Is like when people go Kos and Rhodes, yeah.
It's still Greece.
I know, but it's not attached to Greece though.
But it's Greece.
It is, but it's not. It is, but it's not.
So what's Greece then?
No, Greece is Athens and that. But it's like an island. You know, like we got Isle of Wight.
Right.
It's still England.
Right.
But it's Isle of Wight.
And you're saying Athens is like that?
No, Athens is on Greece. Like Rhodes and Kos and those sort of things are.
Oh, I get what you're saying now. Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but it's still Greece.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still the food, the vibe, the culture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We went out to eat one day and we understood the culture.
What was they doing?
They gave us so much food for such a great price, but the food might still be sitting there now.
It was too much.
Way too much.
They do feed people. Like, I feel like in England, we really get scammed. And when you go away to these countries, you really see, like, how much you're getting scammed because you pay so little for so much more in comparison to what you'd get in England. And then you're just like, how? Why?
Because it's Europe. We left the EU.
Taxes.
Yeah,
but even before we left the EU, it was still expensive. It's just got worse now.
No, I think it's just because, obviously, the pound's so strong, though, compared to euros. Or compared to anything else, it's getting lower, but it feels
it's definitely getting lower. It's really bad right now. But
it feels...
We're still getting scammed.
What, here? Oh, 100%. We're never not going to get scammed. It's getting worse, as you said.
Yeah.
Because I go in the shop now. I leave my house, actually. Walk out that front door. I know £50 to £100 is gone.
Yep, easily. So easy. £100 is like £10 these days.
Oh,
it just goes quickly. You don't even buy anything with that much substance where you're like, yeah, I got this. It's just life.
Mm-hmm.
You've just bought life.
Yep.
Not even luxury, just life.
Literally.
And your money is vanishing.
Gone. Literally. Walk down the road and something will happen where you have to spend £100.
Yep.
Soon it's going to be that for £1,000.
Oh.
I'm telling you, that's the way.
That needs to be in 100 years when I'm not on this earth.
Because the direction we're going is literally that.
It's March. It's very March.
Yeah, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, but that needs to, like I said, 100 years when I'm no longer here and I can watch them from the heavens trying to survive.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing like what our parents do. Oh yeah, back in my day, this was this much. And it will seem cheap to them. But to us, it was expensive.
Do you think we'll actually have that kind of thing on our kids back in my day? We'll
yeah.
be looking at houses.
Yeah. Because think about it. When our parents bought houses, they were like, what? 50k, 100k, whatever. Now, when we're buying houses, it's like 300, 400, 500, depending on the area. What do you think it's going to be by then?
It's going to be what?
So then when we tell them, oh yeah, we got this house for back in the day at 200 or 300k or whatever, they're going to be like, what? Like, you can't even get nothing. It's going to be the same.
Do you think, do you know what? I feel like everything that goes to a certain point has to come down.
No, it's not. Everyone's been saying this coming down has been coming. Where's the coming down?
It might not be for our lifetime, but it's got.
It's not coming. It's not coming. I don't believe it's coming.
Why not?
Because it's not.
It has. No, Tenicca, no one is going to be able to live.
Who said they want us to live?
No, they don't.
They don't.
But what I'm trying to say is, there's going to be houses just vacant. No one's going to be able to purchase them. The rich people that bought the houses are just going to have to be paying off.
Exactly. It's the rich that will survive.
No, but they won't even survive because they're going to have all this
stuff.
They will
survive.
But no one's going to be purchasing
because they're rich.
No, you have to have a steady stream of income to stay rich.
Well, they're going to have to figure it out.
Because at this point, everyone's just looking for a new location to live.
I don't know. But I'm telling you, I don't think it's going to go down. And if it does go down, it will go down in our lifetime. And still by the time it gets to theirs, it's still going to be more expensive. It might not be £1 million, but it might be like, oh, okay, a house that used to be like, the houses in Kent are like 200k, 300k. Maybe houses in Kent, by the time they grow up, it will be like 500-600 and that will be cheap for them.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I mean.
I get you.
It's still going to be, and then we'll be like, oh, it was £200 200k back in our day. And they'll be like, what?
Yeah.
They'll probably be having to move to flipping, I don't even know, God knows where, because everyone's having to move further and further out to find a home that's actually affordable. So imagine where we're all going to be living. Not here.
No. London.
Not London.
London's turned into New York anyway.
London's overrated anyway.
Because when you live here, but people that aren't from here feel to love it.
I mean, I get why people love it, because it's convenient. There's so many things to do. There's so many places to go, like transport links and stuff. But in terms of actually living here, it's not great. It's not great to live. To stay for a holiday, for a time away, for stuff like that, yeah. Like, I would love to go to New York for a holiday. But would I live in New York? No. That's
the difference. So I want to live in New York.
Why? You'd go to Central London. That's New York. Live there.
It's not the same.
It's cold. It's expensive. The flats are small.
No, but I want to live in New York.
Just tell everyone to put on an American accent and you put on one too. You're in New York.
I want to live in New York on a rich people's New York. Okay. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So them high-rise apartments. I've been looking at them. You know, I don't know if anyone else does.
A guy can dream.
Yeah. But I go on those websites, look at 30 million and say, yeah, I can afford that.
You can afford that when you're dead.
I said, yeah, you know,
when your life insurance comes through.
That ain't that expensive, you know.
When your wife kills you off for the money and you have to play dead, that's the only way you're going to be able to afford that. You're going to have to be doing the rich people scams.
Oh, man. Honestly.
Because, no,
but there's no one else. Do you not do that? You go on like housing housing websites and look at houses and go.
Not in New York.
No, even in the UK, I go.
Yeah, I used to.
That's 2 mil. That's not even that.
Nah,
much.
I'm not looking at no 2 mil. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even do that. If you're timesing your income and it's not even within how much the bank will allow you to borrow for the mortgage, why am I looking at the house? I'm not looking at the house.
As you said, one man can dream, and it's not a dream for me. It's reality.
That is a dream. That is a far-fetched dream.
No, I'm looking. I'm saying, yeah. You know what? You know when you're actually.
But are you even working right now? You're talking about exactly what sense? Am I even working? Self-employed. Like, what is that?
Look,
we're talking about £2 million houses.
As I said,
a man can dream. As I said,
yeah. Work doesn't mean I don't make money every day. See, that's the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fair. Yeah. You can make money every day.
Exactly.
But when you work, you make more money every day.
Oh. Yeah. No, I make more money to invest every day. That's all I actually look at it as.
What if you work?
Yeah, that's what I do. I make more money to.
So what about living?
I can live and watch my money rise at the same time.
If you're working as well?
No, without working. I just want to be back in my job. I just want to go back to playing football. I need a club. But yeah.
Clearly, Jacob is not of the same lifestyle as the rest of us guys, because I'm sitting here in silence because I can't relate.
Tenicca will tell you a lie. Yeah, she'll tell you a lie. Because if I ask her what her last 5 purchases were, she'll tell me she went to the Louis Vuitton store.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
We don't talk about that.
I'm just saying.
We don't talk about that.
I'm just saying.
We don't talk about that.
But on that actually.
Yeah.
On that, like an alternate perspective to things, like how life is right now.
Yeah.
How is it for you in terms of like just general? Like, what is life saying?
Life is saying that I'm going to be 28 next year, and I don't know how I feel about it. I nearly cried on my 27th birthday this year, and next year I think I'm definitely going to cry. It's just, I feel like our youth is just going so quickly. It's just like 1 minute we was these young people going out having fun. Remember when we used to go Tesco at midnight for bullshit? Mm-hmm. Like,
now Tesco don't even open at midnight.
Do you get it? Like, and now it's just like, oh, everything's serious. Like, you're an adult, you've got real responsibilities. You really need to think about your career, where you're heading, saving money, getting a house, getting married, having children. Like, you really need to start planning for these things and deep that, you know, one day you're going to be the adult of your house. You're going to be the mother. You're going to be the wife. And it's like, that transition is crazy because it's just like, it's coming very fast. And it's like, you almost have to pause for a second and think, shit, like, I have to deal with all of this. Like, I have to find a way. I have to manage this. I have to do that. And I'm just here like, oh my gosh, it's March. It's just March. So it's just navigating your new life. And it's not like how it was, like, I would even say 2-3 years ago, where things were a lot easier. Now it's just like, it's getting harder. And I don't know if it's because everything's more expensive or because we're just getting older, so our needs are now different.
Right.
So whereas before, certain things, it wouldn't matter. Like, you don't need to focus on that or worry about that. And now it's like you're older, so it's like, oh yeah, these things do matter. So it's just like it's like a new expense every day.
Are we working to just pay bills at this point?
I'm not working to just pay bills.
No, but is that what it feels like?
That's what it feels like, yeah.
It's just like...
That's what it feels like, but that's not what it should be, because I don't want that for my life, but that's what it feels like. But I think it's also because you make a lot of money, so your expenses go up. Because you start getting a nicer car, you start buying designer stuff, you save more money, you invest in more things, you do all these things. And then if like your expense ever drops a bit, like your money that you're getting ever drops, like those expenses don't go down with it. They stay the same. So it's like, you have to find a way to do this.
That's the thing, contingency. But not contingency. You gotta have, what they say, you have to have the money saved for a rainy day. But a rainy day feels like it's every single day.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So it's a kind of like ongoing cycle. It's like
literally
just okay. I'm going to
as
work.
the elders would call it, living from hand to mouth. Like,
literally.
But I don't want to. No, that's not my portion. Literally. This is a season, not forever.
No, that's true. That's true. No, because in my perspective and the way life is going, it's not how I expected it to be.
Definitely not.
Do you get what I mean in terms of like where I want to be career wise, personally? Personally, I'm in a good space, but I could be better because career obviously affects everything that's going on with my personal life, because it's been one thing for my whole life really. Football's been the main thing. And kind of trying to transition, not even transitioning, just still trying to push and kick on and challenge myself in that area. Yeah. Becomes more difficult because it's something that you personally can't do yourself. You're relying on someone else in a lot of circumstances. Whereas, like, I'm a person that wants to just do myself. And it's one of those places where I can't. So that's where I kind of feel like life for me is in a weird space. Yeah. Just with not having a club, just trying to, figure out everything just from a daily routine, staying on top of things, staying fit. Yeah. And just trying to work through the way life is going right now while staying on top of things, as you said. Yeah. The expenses are still the same. Yeah. In fact, they feel like they get more. I've got more expenses now. They get more.
I'm scared to open my emails every day because something else is coming up, especially with the business. Like around October, I've realized this is when everything is like, when I pay my yearly subscription. So I'm seeing, I need to pay for my my business address to receive my mail. I need to pay for my subscription where I download my fonts and stuff. I need to pay for what else? My domain name. I need to pay for some other subscription I have, my Adobe software. It's just everything. And then car insurance wants to be telling me about, you're due for a renewal. Yeah. And then I had to pay my tax bill the other day, £600.
Yeah, see?
For the year. Just to drive on this road. That's all bumpy.
No, that's the thing. Remember I told you the other day that I spent, in the last 2 months, like something, a ridiculous number.
Yeah, you spent a lot.
Yeah, and that was just because...
On life.
This is the thing. It's not on
anything. It's not even like you bought anything substantial.
Can I see anything? Can I see any of what was the money was spent on? No.
Nothing.
There's nothing that I can physically see where that money has gone to. It may be my well-being in some ways, but I don't even know. It's just headache. More headache than anything, man. Because like even the perspective of just wanting to, because when you deal with a lot of people, like perspective of being comfortable, because I feel like that's where a lot of people get to, and that's why a lot of people don't succeed or excel in certain things. Like, you're right. They get comfortable with where they are. Yeah. And don't want to challenge themselves and move on. And that's partly a reason why I don't have a football club, because it's the case of I didn't want to be comfortable sitting in the same league where I was, doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah. I want to challenge myself. I've always been a person to challenge myself, and I want to get to the top. That's how
you excel.
That's the thing. So if I sit there and I'm comfortable, okay, cool.
But a lot of people are happy being comfortable. That's the thing. A lot of people are happy, and that's why I feel like we have the social classes, and that's why a lot of people, they don't reach their true potential. But also you have to think, if everyone did have the same mindset as say us, where we wanted to excel, we wanted to challenge ourselves, a lot of jobs wouldn't be fulfilled. A lot of things wouldn't be done. Like we wouldn't have cleaners. We wouldn't have people working in supermarkets. We wouldn't have road sweepers. We wouldn't have bin men. So it's like we kind of have to have some people who are like that and some people who aren't.
But I don't disrespect those people at the same time because I understand that circumstance plays a part into a lot of things because say you're just coming over you're a refugee, you're coming over.
Yeah.
Like you have to take those jobs and in a way you're actually excelling from where you've come from.
That's true.
So when you look at it from the perspective
so everyone's version of excelling is probably different then.
It is.
Or reaching their true potential is different.
It is. Obviously being a cleaner might not be it, but you've managed to escape where you've come from. Where it's maybe a war-torn country or things like that, and come over. You managed to make the journey here. Just the journey in itself was a mad thing.
Yeah.
Once you've got here and then you've managed to get a job, you've done more than most people. Some people here that lived their whole life don't get jobs, you know.
That's true.
So,
but some of them don't want jobs though.
Because they know they can live off the government.
Yeah, because the government is they're very generous.
Yeah.
Very generous.
But they're not going to be generous to those that are coming over from the border.
No, when you get your stay, you are entitled to those things also.
I know, but they don't know they want to also work because...
Yeah, a lot of them do have like a really good work ethic, to be fair.
That's the thing, because they've come from somewhere where they need to... But
if
you make the journey, if you can make the journey from overseas to come here, from where you're coming from, you have a mad work ethic. You have done a lot because you had to get the money to even pay, even if it's illegally come here. You've had to pay work to get the money to pay, then make the journey, then come here and then do what you're doing here.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, the way we want to excel is different to the way they want to excel, but they're still excelling.
Yeah, in their own way. True.
Because where we're coming from, cool. We've gone to school. You've gone to uni. I've gone through my football career, and we've got to points where we're like, okay, cool. We've seen what it's like at the top.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
And now you're chasing that again.
Yeah, literally.
So
chasing ourselves.
That's what it is, though. All we're doing is chasing ourselves from before.
Me and my brother was talking about this the other day. I was saying about being rich, like, why aren't we rich? Because I need to pay for stuff because I'm doing the Black Business Show next week. And I was like to my mum and dad, why aren't we rich? Like, I just need people to just send me some money right now. Like, why aren't we rich? And then my brother was like to me, listen, he said, I know why I'm not rich yet. I said, why? He was like, I made too much money too young. And I thought, I was like, same. When you make too much money too young, you're too frivolous with it. And like, you don't spend money on the right things. You don't invest in the right ways. And then you don't think about in 5 years when you might not have this. Right. And then it's just like, now, if you could go back and kick yourself 5 years ago, you would. Because even when I started working at 16. My cousin used to tell me, save. Did I save? No. I wanted to go spend. What? On all these clothes, shoes, stuff. Do I even have it now?
No, of course
Do I have it? It's gone. I don't have nothing.
But you
left.
have to go through those experiences to understand.
No, I don't want to have to go through those experiences to understand.
Okay.
I wanted to listen. I should have listened.
No, but okay. Obviously, you want to learn from someone else's experience. Yeah. You'd hope that you can learn from someone else's experience that's telling you something. But the best teacher in life is experience. You've experienced it now. So when you do come, because it's always going to come back around. When you do come into those massive sums of money again, you're not going to make the same mistakes.
Obviously not.
It's better to make those mistakes when you're 16 to 20 than when you're 35 to 40.
Facts, but when you're 35 to 40, when you're getting massive sums of money, the responsibilities are hella different. So even though you're getting a lot of money, it's a lot coming out as well. So it will never feel the same.
No, but it wouldn't. A lot was coming out for different reasons when you were younger, though.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, a lot will be coming out when you're 35, 40. So it's like, even though you're making all this money, you're still going to feel like, oh man, back then if I'd done this, But I hear it.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
I know, but I'm going to be telling my children. In fact, when they start working, I'm going to save their money for them.
No, but this is the thing. As much as you're going to want to save their money for them.
I am.
No, okay. You're going to.
Yeah, I've got a plan already.
What's your plan?
So basically, I hope and pray that I'm able to do this, but I will be. I will speak good things into existence. So every person in the UK is entitled to child benefit, right? I'm going to save that for them. I'm not going to spend it. And also, when they get to a certain age and they're working part-time, I'm going to charge them rent, but I'm going to save it. And then when they leave their house, I'm going to give it all to them. They should have a good stack of money. And then obviously I'll put on top.
Something on top of it.
But yeah, that's what I'm not going to tell them that I'm doing that, because just in case they don't save as much or they don't have or whatever. I don't wish that on them. I hope that they do. But even if they have more. Like, I just want to be able to do that for them.
Right.
So that they have their own.
I understand that perspective, but I also feel like just trying to teach money management earlier instead of taking their money might work better.
I'll teach them money management as well.
No, because when you're charging them rent and then giving them all the money back, you're giving them a lump sum of money when...
They're not going to know they're getting the money back, though.
I know they're not going to know. When you give them a lump sum of money back, when's that going to be? When they're moving out?
Yeah.
How do you know your child's going to be good with money when they're moving out?
Because I'm going to teach them money management as well.
Okay, but
that's standard.
But say you give them a lump sum. Say you give them 30 bags.
Yeah.
Here. Boom. This is yours. I've been saving it for you. You basically saved it, but I've been saving it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You give them the 30 bags.
Yeah.
Lump sum. They're now thinking, whoa. Mum, I've never had this before.
Well, they've already saved their money. That's how they're able to move out. So here's some more and go and do something smart with it. And I'll make sure they do something smart with it.
No, I understand.
Yeah, you gotta like, I'll definitely teach my children money management because I was always taught that. So I'll be sure to teach them. And then when it does come to that day, then when depending on what they're doing, like, okay, we're going to buy a house, whatever, you're going to need that money to remodel or whatever. Or maybe you want to buy yourself a car, or maybe you can use it as more of a deposit so that your mortgage is cheaper, whatever. But it needs to make sense. Like, don't think that I'm giving you this money and you're going to go and splash it all on some dumb shit.
Right.
But I would hope that I wouldn't have kids that would want to do that anyway. Like,
have you met yourself?
I mean, I have.
Sorry.
Listen, do you know what? One thing about me is, I spend, but I actually spend wisely. And I always tell people this. It doesn't look like it because you see me with all these things, but I'm actually very smart with how I spend my money.
I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying
no,
you
but
are.
it doesn't, nobody believes me because it's just like, like you buy dumb shit, like what I just said. But there's always a plan behind the dumb shit, man.
No, as long as there's a plan behind the dumb shit, as long as you teach your
looking
kids
nice.
the same way. See what I mean? That's the plan. The plan is looking nice. It's not even...
Nah, man, but some of the stuff I buy, it makes sense. Like, it's investment.
As you can see, I'm nodding. I believe they're investments too.
Yeah, they are, man.
You're
Depending on the brand.
You're never selling them, so it's not an investment.
I might.
You're not. It's
I might.
To who?
Them places that resell luxury goods.
It's all right. You can keep them. Look, you bought them now. You've worked hard. You've made your money. At the end of the day, I had the conversation the other day, and I said, I want my last bit of money to run out when my last breath runs out. Because I worked for my money on this earth. Yeah, I'm not here to be given this money.
Well, you're not going to leave it.
I've got assets. I'm leaving.
Money.
What are you leaving your money on the earth for?
My kids.
Okay.
My grandkids.
Did they make this money with you?
So?
What do you mean so? It might sound selfish. But at the end of the day, if I leave them with assets, as in like houses and things like that, they don't need the cash.
Yeah, but it's nice.
It's nice, but
I definitely want to leave money for my kids and my grandkids.
But I want to enjoy my life also, though.
Yeah, but I'm not going to leave money for them if I don't have it to leave. Do you get what I'm saying?
I could have it to leave, but I just told you what I want.
That is just selfish.
No,
you're just selfish.
I just want the last...
No, you're just selfish.
No, because...
It's fine.
Look, at the end of the day, we all have one life. We work.
You want to spend your last bit of money to your last breath. So literally, you're going to leave enough in your account to pay for your funeral and nothing else.
I didn't say my funeral. My funeral's after my last breath.
You're taking the piss. You're actually taking the piss.
Nah, look, I'll leave. But what I'll do is I'll set up accounts where there's money for everyone. You get what I mean?
No, you're changing it now.
No. I said money for everyone. But Jacob's last breath, the last ounce of money needs to run out. Because at the end of the day, I need to enjoy the life that I've made.
But you can enjoy without spending all of your money.
No, I can.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more
what are you
fun
going to do? Go and buy a Rolex and die with your old little wrinkly body with it
What am I going to do? Die with the money?
No, you leave it to those living family members.
Okay, but they said just the Rolex is the same thing.
Oh,
leave it to them old living family members.
Maybe they don't want that.
Maybe they don't. But
They
guess
want
what?
money
Whose
to
choice,
spend-
whose choice is it?
Yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Selfish.
They did. It's not selfish. It's
Come see selfish
no,
boy.
I'm selfish towards myself.
Listen, you do that. You spend your last bit of money.
Nah. Look, I probably won't, but that's probably...
No, you won't, because you're even going to have my children that will be your godchildren that you need to make sure you put in that will. I don't know what you're chatting right now. You're chatting pop.
Tenicca just incorporating her kids into my will. She's just bypassed Jacob's kids, his wife, his family.
No, I mentioned them first, actually. I said your living family members, and then afterwards, when we concluded that a will be left, I mentioned your godchildren.
So what they need, 1%?
I don't know. Whatever you feel like leaving them. Be generous.
If there's nothing,
there will be something for them.
if there's nothing in any of the accounts, unfortunately, I can't leave anything.
There will be something for your godchildren.
Hopefully.
There's no
by
hope
God's
in
grace.
there will.
By God's grace.
God is watching and he knows that there will. For all of them. Because you will love them dearly. Has no choice.
Oh man. Yo, you make me laugh. But have you been watching anything as of recently?
So, you know me. I'm always on Netflix. I spend my life on Netflix while working. Sometimes. So I've been watching The Love is Blind UK and the new one in the US. What else have I watched? Baby Reindeer.
Did you only watch Baby Reindeer recently?
No, I watched it like whenever it came, not right away when it came out, a few months after I think it was.
Oh, okay.
But I watched it. What about you? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it, but I watched it when it first, I think a week after it came out.
Oh, okay. I don't think I watched it that soon.
Yeah, because everyone was talking about it,
I'm not really on Twitter, so I didn't see, but I saw some of it and I was just like, is this show even good? And then I watched it and I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, it just shows you the ins and outs of the Diddy industry.
I wasn't feeling those parts. I had to fast forward.
Yeah, no,
because it was much, and the man kept going back.
Yeah, but that's what happens in them industries.
Oh,
though.
Stop.
No, but they do. They have to because they feel like that's the only way to the top.
He didn't have to.
No, he didn't have to, but he felt like that was his only way to the top because the guy helped him to get there. Do you remember he came to his show? He made a show. He did his he sorted out why his show was going wrong.
Yeah, but he didn't really do anything substantial though. It's not like he got him on a stage or he'd done something.
No, but he felt like he did, and that feeling of okay, he helped me.
Yeah.
So if I go and do this again, maybe the help will come tenfold.
But did he even remember what was happening? He didn't even remember. He was so drugged.
Yeah, exactly. But that's part of that the dark side of the industry.
Oh God, I feel sick even talking about it. That's just terrible.
But yeah, no, that was an interesting watch, especially as I found out it was a true story and the actor was the man.
Wait, the man that acted as himself?
Yeah, it was him.
It was him?
Yeah, it happened to him.
Oh my God.
It was his story.
I didn't even realise he was being himself.
Yes.
Oh. And that woman is so obvious that she done it. So obvious.
Yeah. Because she was on stalking. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
It was just weird though. It was so weird.
But then you think about it, that was someone's real life, you know.
That's sad. And like, what can you actually? There's nothing you can do.
No, that's someone's real life. That's what people are going through on a daily basis.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine. God forbid.
So yeah, that documentary was a interesting one. Opened your eyes to a lot of things that I thought I knew were going on, but I didn't think it was that bad. And then when it's like literally in your face.
That just told me you need to be careful who you're friendly with.
Not even that. It's just how real is the industry. That's kind of what came to my mind on that. How real is the industry and what is going on inside it that actually makes people get to the top? Is it talent?
No, I don't think it is.
Because a
lot of things don't add up and a lot of things don't make sense, like how certain people reach the top or how they stay at the top or how they have so much money or how they get booked. It's like, it's very questionable. Especially, I feel like with all the stories you hear about women, I think a lot of it's true. Like, it's about, everyone always says anyway, it's about who you know. It's not about how good you are. It's about who you know. But then with the who you know, it's what are you doing for the person that you know? There's always that.
Yeah.
So...
Because how are you in these rooms without having done anything or without having that level of talent? Like you can see the ones that have amazing talent. Yeah. And you understand why they're there. But there's also a load of people with amazing talent or better talent than the ones that aren't there. Yeah. No disrespect to like the Ice Spices and people like that. But they're kind of talentless. In the nicest possible way, they're talentless people that have obviously got to the top because of how they look. Or, an executive saying, oh, yeah, she'd work well. Like we spoke about the other day on this podcast, actually. Their marketing, it's easier to market an IG girl than market an actual person with talent. Because more people want to look at what she's looking like. They don't care what the music sounds like. And
then if someone does have talent, they want them to look like the IG girls. So there's a lot of like industry pressure to get like surgeries and to look a certain way, to do your makeup, to do your hair, to do all these things. So you have the look that they feel like is in right now or that will sell. Because, sex sells.
But in the long run, I'm a person that loves music and that knows like in long term, I like listening to timeless music. I don't listen to stuff that's here and now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And I feel like a lot of the artists they're breeding and giving us now are just for the here and now.
Yeah.
And they're for the TikTok and they're for
yeah.
social media. They're not
no
for
substance.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Like we grew up on music that meant something.
It's true.
Like the men were singing about heartbreak. Yeah. Now all the men are singing about is sleeping with 100 women.
Yeah.
The men back then might have been on that too, but they were heartbroken by one woman that made them do that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And
so
they were singing about that one woman. Or like just the old school songs that will always stand the test of time.
Yeah.
I don't know many songs from this era that are standing the test of 10 years.
Well, we're going to have to find out in 10 years.
Are you going to be listening to Sexy Red in 10 years?
I mean, I'm going to see if no, they shouldn't know who they are by then. Yeah, no. I don't see myself listening to my booty hole being brown in 10 years.
Do you get what I mean?
Like rolling around my house singing that. How do I be 37? I mean...
Maybe, but
unlikely.
This is the thing. So that's what I'm saying. Even it happens in every industry, as you said. It's who you know, not what you are, or you get what I mean. Talent wise, it happens in the football industry. Probably happens in your side of things.
Yeah,
in terms of it's a connections business.
Yeah. Which
makes sense. I understand the connections, but when it involves talent and you can see someone's more talented, you got to give the person with more talent.
You would think so.
The opportunity.
You'd think so, but unfortunately. Doesn't always go like that.
Sad, eh?
Very sad. But it's life and there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, there might be.
What can we do?
Look, you have to be the one to exercise some change, you know.
Oh, Lord.
No, but I'm being real when I say that sort of thing. You have to be the one to exercise some change.
Yeah, but our voice is not loud enough.
Yeah, but then a number of voices have to come together to be loud enough.
Yeah, but then you still try and then it's still not... It's like... It's you against the world. Even if there are 1,000 yous, the 1,000 is not enough.
Yeah, but okay, you have to make some form of change. Like what do you want your legacy to be when you leave this world? That you've just been someone that just went with the world, running a million?
I mean,
like no change?
I'm not out to change the world, you know, just change my life. That's it.
Okay, but in changing your life, you're gonna have to change other people's, right? In what you do, you're going to have to change other people's lives to change yours.
Other people's? I don't know about all that.
Okay. You work in branding and that side of things, right?
Right.
So how would you not you're changing other people's lives? Throughout COVID, how many businesses came to you to create a logo, create their brand?
I've actually lost count. The other day I was trying to see how many businesses I've actually branded and I know it's like over 1,000.
Okay. And that's 1,000 people who before they came to you didn't have anything.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I changed their lives.
Branding is a massive thing. What do you mean?
I know it's a massive thing, but their lives is a bit dramatic.
Okay. How many people came to you during COVID and now that had jobs at COVID now just solely focus on their business?
I don't want to answer that.
But this is the thing. So how are you not changing their lives? You're changing some people's lives in some form of way.
I mean, yeah, but yeah. Ish, because do you know what? It's a weird thing, you see. Because in lockdown, I can't lie, a lot of businesses started, but a lot of them dropped,
of course,
as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in a way, I did have an impact on people's businesses and brands and how their life is today and stuff. But is that my legacy? No.
But what do you want your legacy to be?
That's a question that I would really have to think about before answering. What do you want your legacy to be?
In this world, man, I just want to create a change, whether that is with on the football pitch, off the football pitch, in terms of just what I'm doing now in the podcasting space. I want there to be a real change in terms of like just the realness that people actually have a conversation about.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone has the same old conversations. How many people you slept with, body count, da. Like those aren't conversations anyone has on an everyday basis.
Yeah.
I want to make a change in this platform just to like push through the real.
Yeah.
Break through the noise and have good conversations with real people and like understand them and understand why they've got to where they've got to. On the pitch, also the same thing. I always want to be the best person I can be. I just want to make a change in terms of the way things are in the football industry, in terms of the business side of things, how things are run, the the racism in the sport in certain type of ways. You get what I mean? The racial undertones that are used.
Yeah.
The change room environment. Certain things. Those are the things I want to make a change in my life.
To leave your legacy.
Yeah, but mainly my legacy will be through my children, through my family.
Right.
That will be my main legacy through what I my offspring, how they carry the family name. So, but it's definitely a change. And look, in any type of way I can change the world, I will try. And even if that's just making someone laugh for an hour, listen to a conversation for an hour, anything along them lines, I'm here to kind of make a change in that sort of way. Yeah,
that's good.
So yeah, that's how I'd say it. But yeah, let's go back to Love is Blind, because this is how conversations are. We can start someplace.
Right. So, do you believe Love is Blind?
No.
Okay.
No. I understand. Do you know what? No. Because, do you know why? Because you can have the best conversation ever.
Yeah.
With someone that you don't love.
This is very true.
You can, like, the best. When I say you can have the best, you can engage with them, you can have everything with them.
Yeah.
But you're just not in love with that person.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to now tell me, because you're sitting behind doors, that you can't see someone, you're explaining your life stories and you're having these conversations, that love is actually blind? It can't be. Because if you saw that person first, are you even going to have that conversation?
Yeah. That's the point of the experiment, though.
I understand that's the point of the experiment, but you could still have that conversation if they worked with you, for instance.
But nobody's that vulnerable. That's do you know what I mean? You have to be. I'm not saying I believe love is blind. I'm not sure. This is a question I always ask when watching the show, because in a way I believe it, but in a way I don't. Because if it was blind, why did they come out and get to see each other?
So they should just get married.
They should just get married without seeing each other, or it should be all the way until the wedding is literally the next day. But then they have to live together. They have to do all these things. So if love is blind, why do we have to do all these things? But I guess it's like, okay, fall in love first without seeing each other, and then is I feel like the question really isn't, is love blind? Is love enough more? Because if you fall in love with someone, is that enough, regardless of how they look, how they are around the house, how they dress, all these things, how they manage money? Is that enough to marry them? I feel like that's more of the question than is it blind?
Yeah, is love enough?
Is love enough?
And I don't think love is enough.
Love is not enough.
I think love trumps all in certain circumstances.
Yeah.
But
it's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
Not in this day and age.
No,
sorry.
It's not. I'm so sorry. It's not.
You gotta come with something.
You have to.
because we're not living. I can't just love you.
No, it's not enough, because love doesn't pay the bills.
This is the thing.
Love does not pay the bills.
If I love it, we can love each other, but we can also be outside in the street scratching our heads.
Love does not tidy the house. Love does not cook dinner.
And you can fall out of love with people that don't do these things.
So easily. So easily. Because as easily as they all fall in love with each other, they can fall out of love.
This is the thing. And they're falling in love behind doors. They're falling in love when they ain't got, their bills are paid. They're being paid to fall in love.
Do you know what I mean? All of the outside noise is blocked out. Like when you go back and you talk to your friends about this guy that you met and tell them what he said, and then they might put you off because, oh, why did he say that? Oh, that means that. They're interpreting things differently to how you did. Like all the outside noise is literally blocked. And then suddenly now it's unblocked. It's just like, you just snap back into reality and you're like, oh shit, like, have I really done this?
But I guess with the block out of the noise, that helps.
Yeah, it defo helps.
Because when you're always going to find someone else's perspective, it's like, well, they're thinking from their point of view. Remember, it's just your point of view.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to go back. That person, your friend isn't going back home with that person.
No.
Your friend isn't going to speak to that person.
No.
They're just giving their opinion on what that person said.
And what everyone can take in a relationship is also different. Like everyone's boundaries are different. Things that people can tolerate are different. So it's like you might think that's okay and then your friend thinks it's not. Or your friend might think something's okay that you don't think is.
Yes.
So it's, that part I think is actually good. But then when the outside noise does come in, you can see that it takes a toll on all of the relationships. And then you start looking at the cracks. And then some of them I just feel like they're not serious. So
what, on Love is Blind?
Yeah, 100%. So
they just come in there for the social
experiment. For fame.
Do they ever get really famous though?
I mean, I don't follow them like that, but yeah, they get followers and stuff. But I wouldn't say it's like Love Island. Love Island is defo fame.
Yeah.
Love is Blind is quite serious, but I feel like people can still go on there for fame. But it's quite a serious show to go on for fame.
Yeah, because you actually have to.
You have to get married.
You have to be vulnerable. You have to be
so vulnerable.
You have to strip yourself down to the bare bones.
Because you can't distract people with like, you know, trying to get sexual or being drunk and all these things. You have to be so like, you have to talk about everything. Like it's a lot. I would love something like that though. I love talking, like getting to the nitty gritties, getting deep.
Yeah, but it'd be an interesting thing to do.
Yeah.
But at the same
I don't know
time,
how to do it though. I wouldn't do it.
No. But it'd be very interesting to do just to see, okay, cool. Knowing I want to do it just to see.
Yeah.
Okay, this is this, but I don't love you, but we have good conversation. So really and truly, you could probably be one of my good friends.
Can you fall in love with someone? Maybe you can though. Maybe you actually can. Because if you think about it, love is like, you love the person, you love who they are, that's what you're loving.
No, but you're loving their conversation. You're loving their words.
Yeah, that's true also.
You're not loving anything else about them. Because love is bigger than your words.
Yeah.
How many love languages are there? I don't know. My missus Naya tells me about 1 million every day. I can't remember. There's 5, 6, I don't know, maybe.
Something like that.
So
do you know what yours are?
No.
Have you ever done the quiz?
Quiz on love language?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Naya tells me mine are acts of service or
right.
She said it's not words of affirmation. She tells me that all the time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, all of you say that.
It's not. It's definitely not words of affirmation. Acts of service. Yeah. But then, I don't know because she's in a relationship with you. So she'll know more. Acts of service, I wouldn't say I see. But then if I think about it, you are really a person that you'll go out and do stuff for people. So the fact that you put yourself out to do that would tell me that that's how you show people that you love them. So then maybe you would want that back. So that is a fair one. I've never thought about it like that. Because you don't really ask people for a lot, like favors and stuff. So that's why I wouldn't think in my head, oh, it's that.
Right.
What other ones does she say?
No, I will hear more of her one. So hers like... I don't really hear my ones.
You don't hear your one?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think yours are though?
I don't really know what all of them are though.
Okay, I'll tell you. Do you agree with, acts of service, words of affirmation,
okay.
There's gifts.
Isn't that acts of service?
No, gifts is different to acts of service. And then there's touch and quality time.
Oh, okay.
So there's 5, yeah.
See, quality time would be one. But
you're always busy.
This is the thing. No, but see, I would like it to be one. It would be perfect if it was one, but I don't have enough time for it.
So maybe it is one.
But it just, the way my life is.
But it could still be quality time in the fact where, okay, cool, you're busy. But if that person manages to take an hour that you have spare to come and see you and spend time with you, you would really love that.
Yes, yeah.
So then maybe it is it.
Yeah. But I'm still probably busy while I'm... This is the thing. When they're coming round...
Yeah.
I'm still busy. Do you get what I mean? So I don't get the time to spend... I get to spend time, but it's not quality. The time isn't spent with
Doesn't
quality.
mean you don't like it, though.
No, I do like it.
You do. Okay, so maybe
I
quality...
also just like sometimes... I like having someone... I like having my missus with me.
Yeah, just there.
You don't have to...
That is quality time then. Because you like her being with you.
Yeah. You get what I mean?
And then would you say acts of service?
Yeah, whatever the acts of service.
So like she gets up and makes you breakfast, for example, or makes you food.
Is that acts of service?
Yeah. Or she goes shop for you.
That's me. I like doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you do that sort of stuff. That's what I'm saying.
I
but
like doing that sort of stuff.
Because you do it, do you like it?
I'm not bothered about that.
So maybe it's not one then.
No, but for me.
Yeah.
Like, what was mine giving it to her?
No. What you like for yourself.
Oh.
So you like quality time.
Do you know what? What's the other? So quality time.
Touch
to an extent. Sometimes you touch me too much. I can't get off me.
Quality time, touch, acts of service, words of affirmation, and gifts.
Okay. It'd probably be quality time, acts of service. If anything. touch to an extent, but for me, I feel like I can give all of the love languages quite well. Not words of affirmation. Maybe not words of affirmation.
No, words of affirmation. If it's words of the opposite of affirmation, then you could definitely give it, because all you know how to do is insult people.
Yeah, man.
That is the way you tell people that
you love them. See,
you love.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's fucked up. That's not it.
That's fine.
Words of affirmation. You can't do that. Quality time.
What?
I mean, you can answer your phone.
I'm just busy. Yeah. Okay. Quality time for me. Yeah.
Acts of service. Okay, I can see that as a friend.
Yep.
What's the other one? Touch. I don't know about that. That's between you and I.
Yeah. Depends.
What's the other one?
Gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Yeah.
But I feel like I do gifts to make up for certain things.
Right.
Because with the quality time, I might not be there. So I get gifts to make up for the lack of quality time, for the lack of... Do you get what I mean? I feel
but
like
that only works if that person's love language is gifts. What's Naya's love languages?
Definitely words of affirmation.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Definitely touch.
Okay.
I would say gifts to a certain extent. Receiving gifts.
Yeah.
Receiving gifts to a certain extent. But I wouldn't say that's high up on her list.
Mm-hmm.
And 110% quality time. That's what she bangs onto me about quality time. It has to be a case of...
I hear it.
If you like, because as I said...
Because you're so busy. It's like, I don't know how she does it. Praise to Naya.
Yeah, when I spend time with her, it's not quality.
That's not good.
I know it's not.
You need to do better.
I know.
You need to do better for my good sis.
I'm just saying, it's just difficult. It's just difficult.
Yeah, but do you know what you need to do sometimes? You need to just clear your schedule and just be like, this is the week for me and her.
I try to do
that.
And
I feel like you do that like when it's her birthday and stuff. But in general, you're always like, sometimes I wonder, when do you guys see each other? Because when I call you, you're always doing something. And it's not at hers. No. Or she's not at yours. Or sometimes on the weekend. But...
Yeah, no,
and if quality time is important, you gotta do that.
You're not wrong. And it's just trying to work out where
you can fit it.
Yeah, but then you don't want to schedule your missus into a schedule. Yeah,
but sometimes you schedule people into a schedule, but you don't have to let them know that they're in a schedule.
Nah, it just seems disrespectful to me to schedule you in, because that means if I'm scheduling you in, I'm leaving here at some point. And then this is the thing. When I'm with her, I don't really want to be...
No, but I don't mean schedule in where it's like, okay, you got an hour here. Like, I mean schedule in like you've got 2 days.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
2
that
days.
Is bad.
Nah.
That is bad.
This is the thing, though. That's what I don't know if I have 2 days free to...
Well, you better start to know.
No.
You better get to know.
No, because things then come up and it's like, okay, cool.
Well, then things need to come back down.
I understand that.
You don't understand because you're not doing it.
I do understand. But guess what? We're living in 2024. And I know sometimes I'm making excuses. And now you're probably going to hear this and tell me I'm making excuses.
Oh, 100%.
But... I'm trying to. I tell her all the time, I'm trying to work around things and trying to schedule in. But it's just sometimes doesn't work out. But I don't also like letting her down in terms of... This is why I don't schedule things in, because I don't want to say to you, I'm coming.
I would kill you.
This is the thing.
I would murder you.
This is the thing. I don't want to say to you, I'm coming, and I don't make it there. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd rather just go, okay, cool. It's a day that's happening. Yeah, we can do it today. It doesn't work well, but it has to. Yeah.
Well,
it is what it is. But guess what? That's why love isn't blind, because she can put up with all of this madness. Well, and when I break it down and speak about it, I understand it's a lot of madness that goes on. Yeah,
it's a lot to deal with,
especially with me going away all the time, coming back.
Oh my God,
you get what I mean?
Exactly.
And then, so it is difficult, but hey, you find your person and you love them and you try and work through it. And what I say to her, look, I'm working for a reason. That one day
it's all gonna
hopefully be
beneficial.
But then she also says to me, you have to hope that I'm still gonna be here.
That's true, because sometimes we're too busy worrying about the future when we need to worry about the now.
This is the thing,
and that's what OT says I do.
Worry too much about the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think too far ahead.
No, it's true.
Like I'm worrying about things but I can't. I'm not. I'm that person.
But you have to. I think they're right though. You have to live for today, because you don't know about tomorrow. You don't even know if you're going to be here tomorrow. Yeah. So you actually have to live for today.
Yeah, but it's like a switch that you need to. I don't know where that switch is.
But you can't actually plan for tomorrow if you don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes.
I schedule my everything.
I understand that. You don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes. Hopefully, we'll still be recording. We don't know. These lights could shut off. Hurricane could hit us.
Boy.
This is what I'm saying, though.
I mean, yeah.
I think we got to get out of that living for the future and live for now. Because all we've actually got is today. And when you kind of break things down to, okay, I'm
day
waking
by
up,
day.
I'm living for today. I think you enjoy your life a lot more.
So you're telling yourself this as well as me, then?
This is information for everyone. Information for everyone. I might be saying it out loud on the podcast, but it's coming into Jacob's brain.
Yeah, well, it needs to sit in Jacob's brain.
Yeah, nah. Living for today is the main thing, man. It is a main thing, and experiencing things that you haven't experienced before.
Wow,
it's tough.
Well,
it is tough, but it is what it is. But nah, I've got to actually cuss some Wizz Air first. I didn't cuss them enough. I didn't say anything about Wizz Air because this airline, right?
No, but first of all, can we deep the name Wizz Air?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what do you expect from that?
I just said, well, it's in the name. It's cheap. That's why I booked. You get what I mean? I was happy.
Not even EasyJet.
No.
Not even Ryanair. Wizz.
Yeah.
God, what did Wizz do?
So I booked my flights.
Right.
Yeah. I then had to cancel one of my return flights.
Okay.
So when I canceled my return flight, they wouldn't let me change my flight to the day I wanted to change it to.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know, but they didn't let me do this. So they charged me an £83.99 fee to cancel my flight. Yeah. So they charged me a fee. I said, okay, cool.
Was the fee more than the flight?
No, my flight was £145.
Right, okay.
So they took the fee out of the flight.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm left with like £60-something, yeah. Then I get to this is all done. I booked my new flight. That cost me another £100. And then I check in. I get to the airport now, yeah, going to bag drop. I'm trying to drop my bag off. The brother tells me at the till, oh yeah, you can't fly because you have a £60.99 outstanding payment on your flight. I said, sorry? How does that work? He said, basically, you cancelled the flight, right? I said, yeah, I cancelled the flight. He said, yeah, you have a £60.99 fee because it's called a spoilage fee.
Huh?
Spoilage fee. You ever heard of that
What
before?
is that?
I don't know. Still don't know. But
are they just making up stuff?
I had to pay £60.99 when I got to the airport, spoilage fee, to get on my plane. He then said, but yeah, they'll refund you this if you contact them. But I said, hold on, they're meant to refund me £60 anyway for the flight that I cancelled. So why am I now spending more money to get on this plane when they're meant to be refunding me this exact amount of money? He said, man, the way that, these airlines, they just want to take your money. So, cool. Paid my £60.99, got on my plane. They're meant to refund me this money,
Yeah.
I then get on the plane. Why Wizz Air have me sitting like this? Sitting like this. I said, I can't believe this airline. Sitting like this, hitch up. They didn't let me put my bag in overhead locker.
So where was the bag?
Underneath the seat. I remember I'm traveling with a backpack that is huge because I'm going for 3 days. I'm traveling. So the backpack is on my feet the whole flight. I said, you know what? I was sitting there, I'm cussing out the window. Just said, this airline. I can't wait to get back to the podcast. I'm just going to cuss this airline.
No.
Yeah. So land after the worst flight of my life, neck hurting, knees hurting, feet hurting. I said,
everything mash up.
Yeah, I said, Jesus Christ. Land, cool. On the way back now.
Yeah.
Wizz Air got problems, right? I'm gonna tell you why Wizz Air got problems. Why do you have to check your bag in? Why you only allow me 2 hours before to check my bag in? If I'm at the airport 3 hours before, let me just check my bag in.
Why do you have to wait 2 hours?
They said there's a specific time. So bearing in mind, so I didn't pay for my luggage on the way back because I said I can't deal with it. I can't deal with this with Wizz Air again. So what I was doing is I was stuffing all my luggage into Naya's case. Yes, I had a suitcase. I put a big suitcase into Naya's suitcase.
Oh my gosh.
So we planned to, okay, cool. We managed to get the weight correct.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and I said, Wizz Air owe me money. Yeah. So I got on my Wizz Air thing. Tell me why they've now put my money there as Wizz Air credits.
I knew you was going to say that. What?
Wizz Air.
Like you're gonna fly with them again?
This is what I'm trying to say. Well, I might, but
you want to get on a hitch up flight again?
Maybe. Cheap. good price. So they put me Wizz Air credits. I said, I can't believe this airline. So I then take all my stuff out of Naya's case. We're unpacking in her case in the airport. So I'm now gonna pay with my Wizz Air credits because I'm gonna use them. Because they're giving me 90 days to use them.
Oh my God. I would have been calling them saying, give me a refund.
Oh, no. You can't phone Wizz Air. You know why?
They don't have a number.
No, they have a number. It costs £1.45 a minute to phone Wizz Air.
And they'll keep you on hold for 10 hours.
Yes. Wizz Air and an airline you need to be messing around with. So Wizz Air. Yeah, so I pay for my next thing. I packed my bag was like 15 kg. I paid for a 10 kg bag. I looked at the woman. I said, look, that's going on the plane. I'm not paying any extra. That is going on the plane. If you want to leave it here, you leave it here. But that is going on the plane. I'm not paying a penny extra. Got on my flight home. Hitch up again, of course.
Of course.
But a bit better of hitch up because I put all my luggage in my suitcase.
Yeah.
I said I'm not dealing with them.
So you had a little bit extra leg room.
Little bit of extra leg room. We land. The flight was delayed by like an hour and a half, but we land in England. Tell me why Federale hop on the plane. They say everyone's ready to get off the plane. They say everyone sit back down. Police need to come on the plane. Need to come and get someone. I said, here we go. I'm never flying with this airline again. That's what I said to myself. Here we go. They come on. They come and take someone. Take them off. Then they're saying, yeah, you can go. Hope you enjoy your flight. Wizz Air don't give you water.
Water?
They don't give you water.
Does EasyJet even give you water?
I don't know, but I don't know how airline can just not give you water.
They don't have water, even for sale.
I'm not buying water on the plane because Wizz Air probably cost me £25. I'm not doing that. So that was my experience with Wizz Air. And I said to myself, will I be back? Probably.
Because it was cheap.
Because the price was right.
Do you know what it is, Jacob? It's one of them things you get what you pay for.
I understand that. But once I spent £400 by that time on flights, I need some better service. The extra legroom seats cost €35.
But you get what you pay for.
No, you don't. You get less than what you pay for. Is there no hospitality?
No, you
got to respect your customers.
They don't, though.
Because they know we're all going to be back because the price is right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. People. That's what they rely on. It's a cheap airline. It's not about service.
It needs to be about service.
Yeah, but it's not. That's why it's cheap. No. They don't have to put their staff through the training that the other bigger airlines do. They don't have to supply their planes with all the things that the other airlines do because it's about cheap.
No, it needs to be about comfort.
Okay, well then you need to pay the money for comfort.
I don't know what was going to be comfortable when I'm booking flights a day before I need to be there.
I know that, but you have to pay the money for comfort.
The amount of money I spent, I should have just played from British Airways.
At this point.
Because
with the cancellation.
And then flew on.
That was your own fault though.
I understand that. Big up my Airbnb though. I'll be back for that. Enough.
Yeah.
I got to give them credit.
Yeah.
That was one good thing. But
we've got one.
Wizz Air? Nasty.
But you're still going to fly with them again?
Oh yeah, 100%. 110% Wizz Air seeing me again.
Yeah, see, that's what they rely on. You don't have to even be happy with the service to be a repeat customer. No. The same way I hate EasyJet. My dad even calls them sleazyjet. But do I still go on EasyJet flights? Yes, I do.
Because the price is
right. Exactly.
And we're all getting to the same location.
There we go.
No matter if my neck hurts, my knee hurts, and my back hurts.
I'll be fine.
I will get there.
I will get there. Exactly.
But when I do when I'm in a certain amount of money, I'm never going to fly in economy.
Oh, 100%.
Like ever
Never. Never.
I've experienced business and first, and every time I get on a plane, I just try and swindle my way in there. I try and swindle my way in there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Fair. But yeah, it's not it. But we don't have much choices these days, unfortunately.
No. But talk to me about the Black Business Show to finish. Talk to me about the brand.
Black Business Show next week, Saturday the 19th. Big show. You'll be there working on my stand because you missed it last year.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he had to go do his international duty. I mean, it's not unfortunate, but it's unfortunate for me, but not for you in a way. But yes, next week I'll be showcasing T's branding studio, my brand. hopefully get some new clients, make some good connections. We're gonna come harder this year because I won the stand this year.
Last year.
No, I won the stand for this year last year.
Yeah.
Because I had the best stand. So now I just feel like I have to come even better.
So you can win the stand for next year.
Potentially. Are they gonna give it to me twice in a row?
If it's the best.
I mean, if it's the best, then it's the best.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, raw, pressure's on. Like, pressure is on. It's very expensive buying all these things, but I'll be returning them.
Oh, girl, if you didn't know, well, that is Tenicca.
I'm so sorry, but for certain things that you need to use for an exhibition, you don't need to be keeping them. Because, what? Why?
No, you're not wrong.
Like, it's pointless.
You're never going to use them again until
I'm never going to use them again.
Until you rebuy the stuff.
Yeah. And I'm not being funny. I'm not paying for a stand next year. I wasn't even going to pay for a stand this year. If I didn't win that free stand, I was not going to be there again. And I even heard the stands were £700. Last year, they were £300. The year before, they were £150.
Life.
Peak.
See what life's doing?
But it's a really good exhibition for all black businesses. There's all different brands there, like foods, drinks, jewelry, clothes, like loads of different things. Is really good. Really good place to like network, find clients, find people, find friends. Like it's a really good show. I like it, and it's nice to see all black people doing well. And yeah, just see what happens.
No, so you know where you're gonna be situated, sort of.
Yeah, I know what like my stand is, what number it is, if that makes sense.
Okay, well, T's branding studio, black business show. I'll be there, so you could just you know what I look like.
Oh, the actual stand number? No, I don't remember that, so, but I'm there.
We'll be in brown.
Yeah, we'll be in brown. Yep, you're wearing your brown shirt.
Yeah, we'll be in
cream
brown.
trousers.
I didn't. Okay, yeah, we'll be in brown and
telling you
cream
now.
trousers. I just found out now, but yeah, we'll be in brown.
I'm not going to be in brown. I'm going to be in like the pinky nude color that's in my logo because I'm doing something different this year. So you guys are all going to be brown, and I'm going to be like the pinky nude color, and we're going to get a great picture.
Right.
You need to bring your camera.
Okay, well, find out new things on the podcast, but that's the whole point. So yeah,
you'll also be setting up next week Friday.
Something else new. Okay. Well, no, I knew that. I'm just joking.
Yeah, that's been scheduled in.
I'm just joking. Yeah, no. So that's where we'll be next weekend.
Saturday, yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be exciting.
What time does it start?
Starts at 9, finishes at 6
a.m.
Yeah, that was new information.
Yeah,
I didn't tell him what time it started, guys.
It was 1 p.m. But hey.
Sorry, no, you will be starting at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yep, and we'll be on the stand. We'll be doing consultations for £15. They're normally 30.
I'm taking a 1% fee from this because, as you know, I am unemployed right now.
You're taking nothing. You will be doing consultations as well.
Okay, that's fine.
I have to tell you what to say and stuff. We'll train you up. I think you'll be good at them though.
Yeah, it's just talking.
Well, yeah, but you actually need to give people advice about what to do for their brand and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Yeah, it needs to be.
I'll tell them.
Because we need to be collecting coins.
I'll tell them the ins and outs.
I got my card machines ready.
Boy, yeah, you're ready to...
I'm ready to be in the money. I'm ready to get new clients. I'm ready.
Yeah, no. Entering the last quarter of the year, really. Well, we've entered it.
Have we?
Yeah, it's October.
Right.
But Christmas nearly here. 2025 is around the corner. So yeah, man, it's really coming to a close.
It's coming fast.
It is. Life is moving quickly. But we actually have a segment on here that we always finish with.
Right.
And it's Song of the Week. So it's where you pick a song from your Song of the Week. What you've been listening to, your song.
You know me and music. We're not friends like the way you are. So now I'm going to have to look in my playlist.
No one said you couldn't.
And find the name of the song that I like because...
It's only one song.
Yeah, I know, but do I even remember? Like...
You can't remember your Song of the Week this week?
No, because I listen to music, but I don't pay attention to like...
Song names.
Yeah, like who it's by. There's one by Georgia Smith actually. Hold on, let me find what it's called. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's in an advert on TV.
Wow.
I don't know what it's called.
While you're searching, I'm going to give them my Song of the Week. So my Song of the Week this week is by Leon Thomas featuring Wale off of his new project, and it is a special listen. I'd tell everyone to go and tune into it. And song is called Feelings on Silent. And shout out the producer, Conductor Williams. Got to shout him out every time on that track because he is special. He's done stuff with Drake, on his for all the dogs. He's done stuff with Conway the Machine, one of the best producers in the game right now. And as I've said before, the producers are really taking over. So yeah, shout out to the conductor and tune in to Feelings on Silent, Leon Thomas and Wale.
You love music. Right, mine's Georgia Smith, Try Me. I love that song.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. From the Audi advert. Ever since I heard it, I was like, what song is this? I need it now. And then I'll listen to it while I'm driving in my car and I just feel like her.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. Music for me is a love of mine.
That's one of your love languages.
If it was one.
If it was one, that would be it.
Yeah. If I could, I'd play a song to tell people how I feel.
Yeah, or sing it to them.
Yeah.
You love singing. This guy loves singing, guys.
You gotta enjoy it.
You got a good little voice, though.
Something.
No. You got a good singing voice, still.
Used to be in the choir.
I know you did. Church boy.
Yeah.
Defo.
Used to, had to project.
Yeah.
But this has been another episode of the Through a Different Lens podcast. I want you to tune in to everything we do. I want you to like. I want you to subscribe. I want to thank my lovely guest for joining me in conversation. Next time she comes on, she will be in the camera.
I will be in the camera, guys.
Yeah. But
I'm not camera shy. He just didn't give me enough time to prepare.
For this time, you just get to hear her voice.
Yep.
But I like that. The mystique.
Yes.
Not knowing who you are.
Mysterious.
Until they search T's Brandon Studio and see your face.
And then see my face.
But,
that's fine. Search me. Follow me.
Yeah, exactly. All your branding, if you need it done, you know where to go.
I'm the gal.
So, yeah. As I said before, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. This has been a Through a Different Lens podcast. I know we didn't speak sports much today, but me and the boys will be back next week or during the week for more conversation on that, because it's been a big stuff has been going on in the NFL and in football. And yeah, when we get back to the norm, we'll carry on. But as I said before, thank you very much and peace. Take care. Thank you for listening.